Well, hello there. I want to talk a little bit about this criticality idea that I'm messing with KataQuery. It's just something I made up. It's a word I made up for the deviation between the top move win rate and the rest of them. So the gap between the top suggested move by KataGo and the rest of the moves is what the criticality is. It's kind of like a win rate drop, but not exactly. But you can think of it as that. So, like in this situation, which I intentionally put up here, it's really severe, just so it's nice and obvious. This move is a great one, and these other ones suck, right? And the reason why criticality detects how important it is to play the right move, the best move, is because if you don't play the best move in this situation, you stand to lose about 30% of your win rate. So I hope that kind of makes sense. Calculation is over here. It's basically a median deviation, if you understand that stuff. It's basically the average here compared to that. So it can detect Sente, vital points, huge moves, and so on and so forth. And a lot of the times it's pretty obvious. When it's over 10%, it's pretty obvious. As the game progresses, obviously the criticality changes with the temperature of the game. Like if it's a hotter situation, a more precarious situation, the criticality is going to be higher, and then it'll go down when the position settles. Inversely, it's really nice to kind of use criticality to train yourself to see dangerous situations. But inversely, it's useful too. So when it's a low criticality, it's sort of a Tenuki detector, like time to Tenuki. So when criticality is low, you should be able to sense that it's time for you to pursue your own intention on the board. And that's because, look at these moves. They're all very similar. So it's up to you. So, and the benefit of this is that when you play the moves that you want to play or that you understand, or you have a goal in mind, it makes you stronger than just playing reactive moves or moves that you think the AI wants you to play. So anyway, in terms of learning, I think criticality in terms of learning Go is this opportunity, like when you see when you disagree with the criticality that KataGo has given you, then it's an opportunity to look into the position to see, oh, wait a minute, it wasn't as dangerous as I thought, or inversely, it was a lot more dangerous than I thought it was, and you'll see things in the position, they'll reveal themselves to you, and you'll be like, oh, yes, that's why, and that just increases your understanding of Go. Anyway, that's it. That's how criticality works. I think it's a pretty cool idea. If you want to stick around, I can tell you a little more subtlety to the calculation, which is this little function right here. When you have a situation like this, let's do this. Actually, let's keep that the way it is. The criticality is pretty nice because the differences are big enough to make a good decision. That's because the game is relatively equal between black and white. But if you have something like white has a lot of stuff, a lot of territory, and is totally winning the game, then calculating the difference between the top move and the other ones is almost impossible because the differences are so small. So I tried a lot of methods of trying to normalize this, but in the end I just decided, why not use a fake Comey? So that's what I do. I use a fake Comey to equalize the positions. So I take the current score of the position, and apply a Comey that equalizes the position. And then now the position is basically each player has the same amount of points. Close enough. And then I calculate criticality. So what you see is this criticality isn't calculated on this crazy data here, but on a board that is more equal. And that's why it kind of stays relatively sane, even though the win rates can be extreme in the extremes. Anyway, that's it. I don't think there's any more to say. I just think it's a cool idea. Thanks for sticking with me and listen to me blather on. You have a good day.